Just relax and allow everything to come to you. Become a master manifester just by relaxing, just from chilling out. Sound too good to be true? Well, it's not. The first thing I'm going to be talking about is the masculine and the feminine energy. So we all have, regardless of gender, both masculine and feminine energy. The masculine energy is the doing, the action, and the feminine energy is an energy of receiving. So I am a woman, obviously. I get my lashes done. I like jewelry, nails, all that. Pretty feminine. But I also have masculine energy. So when I'm at the gym, for example, I am getting after it, right? I am a gym bro. Give me that protein. So with the law of attraction and manifestation, we really need to know when we should be in our masculine energy and when we should be in our feminine energy. Let me tell you, there is so much power in the feminine energy. So a few examples of this. That queen, that king energy I talk about on my channel a lot, right? They're not doing anything. They're sitting pretty. They are receiving. Even the big boss at work, he's usually sitting up in his office, drinking his coffee, while everyone works for him, and he's making all the money. How about, have you ever gone into a store where the salesperson is super aggressive and they just hound you the whole time? What can I help you with? Do you want this? Do you want that? I bet if you're anything like me, you turn around, walk out, and don't go back to that store, right? It's that desperate energy. Now, when you go into a store and the salesperson greets you nicely, then just kind of hangs back and chills, you're much more likely to buy from them because they are in their receiving energy and you are doing the doing now. How about, I'm a yoga teacher and a coach, so obviously there is some action involved in that. But if you think about it, I get paid mostly on Venmo. Those little dings always come through, usually when I'm in bed, right? Or sitting on the couch, relaxing, chilling. I'm in my receiving energy when the money actually comes through. So if you're in if you have your own business or sales, you might notice that that is true. So let me tell you another story to help you understand this better. This is the story about how I manifested this home I am living in currently. So last June, I, myself, my 3 teenagers, my cat, and my dog, we were evicted from the house I was renting, actually from my mom. Maybe you know the story, maybe you don't. That's for another time. We were actually going through lawyers at this point, and we had a date of June 30th. We had to be out by June 30th, which is also my oldest son's birthday. So in the months leading up to our eviction date, we were taking action. So we knew we needed to rent. We wanted to stay in the town we were in because all of my kids are in high school, and I was not willing to displace them. And, we have animals on top of it, which is hard to rent when you have animals, surprisingly. Who doesn't love animals, though? So anyways, we were taking major action. We were looking at every house that came up. We didn't even care at this point. If it was in our town and it was for rent, we would go. And we looked at so many houses. We filled out so many applications, and nothing was working out for us. There was this one house that we desperately wanted, and we offered way more than they were asking, and we were just very desperate energy. And of course, that also fell through. We actually did at one point get a condo, and we filled out the application. Okay, we're gonna rent the condo to you. And then the day we were supposed to sign the papers, the owners decided, you know what? We don't think we're gonna rent. We think we're gonna put it on the market instead. So action. It got us nowhere. June 30th came, and because we did not have a house, we ended up going to live in a hotel. And this was actually a huge relief. We packed our stuff up. We went to go live in the hotel. Yes, my cat and dog also came to the hotel. So at this point now, we had let go. We weren't taking all that action anymore. We were literally chilling, relaxing by the pool, taking advantage of the free breakfast buffet. And then this house came up, and we thought, well, it said no pets allowed, but we said, you know what, let's at least go look at it. We were very unattached to the outcome. We came, we looked at the house, we were like, yeah, it's a nice house, but no pets, but we might as well fill out the application. Well, guess what? Because we had let go and we were relaxing and we were in our receiving energy now, the landlord gave a call back and said, listen, send me pictures of your animals. And we did. We have a tiny little dog, Zeke, and we have a beautiful black cat. He was actually not even one at the time. His name is Onyx. And when we got the response from the landlord, he said, yes, I'd like to rent the house to you. And he gave us two reasons. The first reason he gave was, he literally said this. He said, I really like your vibes. And the second reason he gave was because he also has a black cat. So do you see how when we stopped taking desperate action and got in our energy of receiving, of relaxing, the manifestation came in? So you need to know when to take that intentional action, because of course you can't just lie on your couch and eat Cheetos all day, every day. But when do you need to step back, put your crown on, and get into that receiving energy? So a really basic kind of silly example of this would be the sperm in the egg, right? So the egg is just there. It's not doing anything. It's the sperm, right, that are fighting, taking action, all that. So that's the masculine, right? And the egg, that's the feminine energy. And one last thing I'd like to say about this is that do things in your own timing. So we don't want to be rushing or forcing any manifestation. You want to do things in your own timing. I had a friend once that was really into this guy at the gym. So she would plan her whole day, her whole gym schedule around when this guy would go, and she would try to work out near him. And I said, don't do that. Like, that's too much. Just go when you want to go, and don't try to be all up next to him doing your exercises. And she did, she was like, I went to go fill my water bottle and I turned around and he was right there. And they started up a conversation that way. So go with your own timing. So that's what I got for you guys today. How to relax and chill and watch everything will chase you. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, leave me a comment, share with a friend. I love you guys so much. I appreciate all of you so much. Go have a magical day today. Chill, relax, allow. Until next time, namaste.